Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am the immortal one himself, and this is, of course, one of my special things. And for the last few days, I've been sent links, I've seen this posted everywhere, and it's a letter from Will Harbin about the future of fucking battle pirates. So let's have a read, shall we? I'm going to change the screen because it's not on the application window. It's on the other thing. Let's go for this one. Yes, that one. That one's much better. Now it's available to be seen, and I've hit the wrong button. That's my own fault. So, as you see here, May 2nd marked the 7-year anniversary of Battle Pirates, a game he's proud of. I use quotes. And over the years, exciting things, factions, incredible tributes, tons of emergent gameplay, which is all bullshit because it's a fucking coin fest. Anybody who's played Battle Pirates will tell you that it's a fucking coin fest. Complacency is death. Fucking, I have never heard the biggest load of bollocks in all my life. Unfortunately, Battle Pirates has become the bog of complacency, and a lack of diligence has allowed balance-breaking bugs to escape and go unnoticed for months. Every Kixeye game ever. A lack of community engagement has caused us to lose touch with the speed that the players can realistically progress. A lack of planning has forced the team to wildly overtune stats, targets, and events in order to shoehorn value into new content. Sound familiar? All because of complacency. Well, complacency isn't going to cut it, and it's time for us to right this ship. So what are we going to do to fix it? First of all, he's put a new leadership team in place. If you don't know, they've actually removed Wrong Thinker from War Commander and shoved him in Battle Pirates. Because as I went back into this post a moment ago before I went live, I saw his very first post in Battle Pirates, which was Wrong Thinker Thinks. And honestly, I feel sorry for that guy. I really, honestly, honest to God, I feel sorry for him. That guy deserved so much more, and I hope to God at least they gave him a fucking pay raise. So the issues don't stem from the talented individuals working long, difficult hours to execute the nuts and bolts of the game. It's how we deploy the resources. Harbin, you can't even pander to your own community, right? I mean, of course, bugs stem from individuals and QA not doing their jobs. It's quite simple. It's all about getting the job done, and you're not fucking doing it. It's as simple as that. Obviously, the team isn't big enough because these balance-breaking bugs wouldn't come along if QA did their jobs properly, or people get off their asses and did their jobs properly. And the same can be applied to every Kixeye game ever. Backyard Monsters, War Commander, Vega Conflict. Come on, pull the fucking other one, mate. We're not fucking falling for it. So it's all about deploying the new resources, and heading up the team is a new GM. Oh, I have no idea who the fuck that is. A state of the game post will go up in the next few weeks, in which he will discuss the long-term look for Battle Pirates. Additionally, a new lead designer, Wrong Thinker, will be putting up a post on Wednesday introducing himself as the second part of the correction strategy, which I will now spoil. Well, not only will Harbin spoil it, I'm going to shit all over it when I am done. So, as he said, the new lead designer, it's the same guy. It's the same guy. All they've done is taken him from one spot and shoved him somewhere else. And that's not good enough. I mean, Wrongfinger's a fairly decent bloke. He doesn't pander, and he answers what he can. He's done it for years. And I half expect the same thing to happen again. He'll do his job. It will fail because of Kixeye's. It's nothing to do with complacency. It's incompetence. The incompetence of people to get their fucking code right. After 7 years of Battle Pirates and God knows how many years of War Commander, they still can't get it right. And I don't think they ever will. But, of course, this is my opinion. These are my thoughts. I'm a retired Kixeye player. I have nothing to do with Kixeye. I don't want anything to do with Kixeye. But yet, here I am doing this right now. So, the spoilers, as Battle Pirates has adopted the philosophy that dictates everything we do. It's simple. Players first. That's an even bigger lie than telling people they're going to correct problems. You can't correct problems that have been embedded into the game since fucking Harbin took over 5 years ago. He just wants to be the big dog, the innovator. He can't do it. He wants to push himself and be involved. That's not how it's done. Okay? That's not how it's done. But what he says here is, it's simple. Players first. Content and features will continue to ship. If you look at a vast majority of anybody in War Commander, Battle Pirates, and Vega that doesn't coin, or coins a little bit, and just see how far they are behind. Because if they didn't go into the game on day one, they will instantly be several years behind. Instantly, without question. Because that's how the game is supported. You can't say you're going to roll in with the correction strategy if you're going to continuously shaft people while you do it. That's not the way a correction strategy works. A correction strategy would be to go in, look at what needs to be done, and how players would react to that before you move on to the monetary values of things, because that's how content is. If you're going to continue with the ridiculous levels of builds that I know that is there, I mean, in Battle Pirates, regardless of the tokens, if you're looking at a build, you're looking at 60 to 90 days minimum. Because some of those fucking ships takes 30, 40 days to build. Especially if you're building big. And I always built big. And I know this from experience. Retired from Kixeye I may be. But I've got more experience than a lot of fucking people you'll ever likely to meet. I've done them all. All of them. I know Kixeye's MO. And I know this is a crock of shit. But of course, here's the next line of it. With every new feature, we will always ask, how does this enhance player experience? How does it make the player's life better, easier, more fun? If the only answer to putting in something in the game is money, I don't want it in the game. Then your game will be doomed to fucking failure like it has been for the last few years. You just watch. You watch the engagement. Dead sectors, dead bases. You see fewer and fewer numbers in games like this that the browser supported every single day. Because Kixeye do what Kixeye do best, and screw everybody. And I mean everybody. That's what Kixeye do. It doesn't matter how good the intentions are, who they purport to be, it will be the biggest fuck up in Kixeye history. They've tried it before, multiple times. Oh, we're going to do the great rebalances, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to shove this in your face. It doesn't fucking work. Hundreds of thousands of people that have played this game from day one all the way to now. You just look at the curvature. When Battle Pirates was in its prime, there were a good 40,000 people playing, possibly more. But now, it's just gone. That player base that Kixeye once had no longer exists. It's the grab-ons, the people who say they'll play until the game dies, the heavier coiny players, the hackers. They will be there until the game dies. And that's it. But that game's not got a lot of time left. A lot of browser games don't have a lot of time left, because by the time 2020 rolls out, it's all gone. But if they're talking about money, the only answer to putting something in the game is to make maximum profit off it as soon as possible. That goes to raid holes. It always has. New holes, new weapons, new specials, new everything. It's all about the new stuff and the guys that want it first. I was one of those guys. I had everything. And then I gave it up because the game was shite. And they're tripling down on community engagement. Expect to see more developer presence, more AMAs, more live streams, more try that again. Fucking hell, Phil. I'm an English major, for Christ's sake. Unadulterated proof that Battle Pirates and its team is exactly invested into the continued success and longevity of the game. I don't think so. Kixeye don't do live streams. Unless it's part of a show, part of a hangout, or something they can privatize. Doesn't work that way. If they do it, it's going to be doomed to fucking failure from day one. I can guarantee you that. They'll do it once, the community will roast them, and they won't do it again. Just ask Soloco. Oh yeah, he doesn't work there anymore. Ask anybody who's done live streams. Players like this don't go into it with I'm going to do this 3 times a week. We'll take the current game that I'm playing, Star Trek Adversaries, which has just come out of early access, by the way. One of their developers, I think her name's Holly. Yeah, her name's Holly. She does a stream on Twitch 3 times per week. At the same time, every week. Why? Because she enjoys what she's doing. She plays the game like the rest of us. These guys don't. I guarantee you half of them don't know what the fuck's going on. I feel sorry for Wrongthinker being shoehorned into this when he's not going to know what the fuck he's doing. I really do. But again, and the last line in it, where it contradicts the whole fucking thing. The fact that we're in the position is no one's fault but our own. Of course it is. You started it. You fucked it up. And you're going to continue to fuck it up for however many years you're going to fuck it up for. On the time of complacency, it's over. I'll believe that when I see it. And you've shown us that you're here for the long haul, and it's time for us to show you that we're here for it too. Long live Battle Pirates. Bill Dipshit CEO. I cannot believe the amount of shit that's in there. It's a lot of half-truths, innuendos, bald-faced lies. Kixeye don't have the players at heart. They haven't had the players at heart since he took over. The only thing Harbins sees is a money pit. And that's what Battle Pirates is. That's what War Commander is. That's what Vega Conflict is. You take a look at any of their current titles. They're all the fucking same. In one way, shape, or form. Whether the mechanics be slightly different, it all involves a fuck ton of money. And if you don't spend a fuck ton of money, you're going to get screwed every fucking time. And I will say this, and I've said it before, and a number of people have said it before, and I've challenged Kixeye to prove me wrong. And I'll challenge them to do so again. But the only thing they'll do in the long run is prove me right. I've held them to account on multiple times. It's why I stopped playing their games. I mean, any publicity is good publicity, blah, 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 blah. But no, that doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. Companies shouldn't work that way. And the only reason the Kixeye is still alive is because each and every one of you that have put money into it at some point is keeping it afloat. Kixeye barely keep their head above water these days. Rogue Assault is a miserable failure. The Battle Pirates and War Commander aren't pulling in the kind of money that they used to. And whether or not Flash kills it first, I don't expect this game to pull another year. 18 months tops. And I said it, by the time 2020 comes around, that'll be it. Kixeye will put out a new project. It'll be exclusive to mobile, and you will have nothing to play. So make the move now. Make the move into games worth playing that don't have a fucking Kixeye label on them. Seriously. If you're going to be one of those people that wants to disagree with me for the sake of disagreeing with me, then fine. If you're going to be one of those people that are just going to dislike the video because I said it, well, then fine. I really don't give a fuck if you care for my opinion or not. That is the order of things. I want to thank you very much for watching. And I will see you all again very soon. Peace.